We can now push product data from ChannelAdvisor to Acumatica, allowing us to sell our products on multiple sales channels. Let's start by initializing the connector so that data may flow from Acumatica to ChannelAdvisor. In the ChannelAdvisor workspace, click Connector Initialization. At the top of the screen, simply click Initialize, and all queues and push notifications will activate with a timestamp and a status message of the initialization. Now we can start syncing. Let's start by preparing our product data for export. The ChannelAdvisor connector allows users to select only the inventory they'd like to be sent to ChannelAdvisor, ensuring optimal performance and reduced clutter. Let's start by taking a look at the stock item, a pair of skis. We'll navigate over to the e-commerce tab and scroll down to the ChannelAdvisor section. We can toggle on the box listed as active for ChannelAdvisor, which will enable it for sync. If we want, we can also toggle on the box active for fulfillment by Amazon, but for now we're going to leave that untoggled. Next, let's navigate over to the Attributes tab of the stock item. Here we can see the image placement top image that we created in our last video. In the Value section, we're going to copy and paste an image URL, which will then display in the product catalog in ChannelAdvisor. When we're finished, we can click Save and the product will officially be ready for sync. Now let's sync these skis over to ChannelAdvisor. In the ChannelAdvisor workspace, navigate to the product sync screen. Before we initiate a sync, we need to select a sync type from the drop-down menu at the top of the sync screen. The full sync type is recommended for new users wishing to push over their entire product catalog. A full sync will push all product data from Acumatica to ChannelAdvisor, overwriting any existing data. Delta syncs typically are more common selections for sync, as the Delta sync type will only process new or updated product records and push that data from Acumatica to ChannelAdvisor. Custom sync types allow a user to select a specific date range of product records and changes to be synced, rather than all the product changes and updates from the beginning of the connector implementation. For this example, we're going to select Delta Sync, and then toggle on the ChannelAdvisor site we'd like, and click Process. The sync will process, and the product data will move over to ChannelAdvisor. When we receive a success message, our products have synced successfully. On the ChannelAdvisor site, we'll navigate to the catalog via the Products tab, and we'll search for our product by skis. Here we can see it synced over successfully. Clicking on the product, we can see the product details. The image is synced over successfully. If we click on the Images tab, we can scroll down to the top image attribute and see that our image URL has pushed over with the image. Our next video will be covering product price and inventory syncs.